Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my frugality channel, Skint Living UK. As part of my frugality, I do DIY to save some money. Now I've got the cat here. First I've got the dog annoying me, and now I've got the cat while I'm trying to shoot this video. So please excuse the noises. Alright. Okay, so we moved here in 2020, and this is what the living room used to look like. There was an archway through going into the dining room. There's all damp on this wall, and as you can see, there's no doorway. This fireplace was gas and it was condemned. There goes my cat. You couldn't use the gas fire, and it looks like a marble surround, but they were tiles. So when we took the wood surround off the wall, all the tiles fell on the floor basically. So it was knackered. I kept the top of that fireplace as I made it into a shelf and put it in my kitchen. And the rest of the wood went, and the fireplace went to Bulky Bob's. I sold the grate there on eBay for a tenner just to recoup some money. Yeah, so it's got laminate flooring, it's painted grey. There was damp everywhere, and the archway. I had my two grown-up sons with me at the time, so my youngest slept in here and my oldest slept in the middle bedroom. If you check out my video, I've just recently finished renovating the middle bedroom. My oldest son moved out about 2 years ago, nearly 3 now, to live in Scotland with his girlfriend. And me and my youngest are planning on going up to Scotland as well. I want to downsize, and my son's been saving up a deposit to buy his own place. So this is another view. You can see all the damp here that they tried to cover up. Where it was the gutters. Oh, the gutters needed replacing because they were cast iron full of holes, so we've had the gutters replaced. My son used to have his desk in this window area, and we got the archway filled in. We had a stud frame put up and a plasterer, put plasterboard up. Excuse me, it's the dust. Oh, and plastered the wall both sides. So now the two separate rooms, as you can see here, this is the other side in the dining room. So I've got two living rooms. One originally would have been a living room, and the front room would have been like a living room lounge. But I'm going to do them the other way around because I prefer to sit out the back, because we got the window made into a door. Let's see if you can see there, the window, we got that taken out and made into a door because we got the windows all replaced with double glazing. So yeah, so we've done a lot of work. I knocked through and made a doorway. I'll show you the room like now, and please be warned, it is a tip. I never went in there. I used to go in there and tidy up, and then I stopped doing it because I said to my son, he's 23, he needs to be responsible for his own mess. So I just used to moan at him over dishes and plates and rubbish and stuff. So I'll give you a little tour now. Please bear in mind, it's just recently been emptied, so it is a bit of a bin. Okay, I've got bin bags in hand. My son's decluttered a lot. We've got rid of a load of stuff. So as you can see, I've made up a doorway. This is the original doorway. I've added some core boards that were very similar to the original ones. They were missing. My next door neighbour bought one, showed me hers, so I bought these online. And same on the other side. I hung up this piece of wood and put hooks on, made a coat stand. Replaced the door. I put dado rail up in the hall. This downstairs hallway was replastered up the stairs. So all down here is new, and I put dado rails up, and I've put wallpaper up to the top of the stairs there, and it's painted upstairs. I replaced the door frame as best as I could using bits of dado rail and thin narrow skirting board. We had the door, a new door, because it was all those plasticky white doors. But it all needs filling. You can see here where the gaps where I've started putting the wood in to make a door frame, and all the holes that I'd had over the years, because the casing was still here. I need to fill all this. I'm going to put the light on so you can see. A few months ago I had a new light put in. This is the original ceiling rose. If I were staying, I would have stripped it, but we're not. It's got the original picture rail all around the room, which is lovely, and then the archway, you could tell it was so low because the picture rail was still in and the coving was still in. So this wall's all mucky here because this is where his headboard used to be. Because it was basically a new wall, there was no skirting board. I took the skirting board out here because it was MDF and it was trashed. This fireplace, it's dusty. I bought it piece by piece. I bought the wood surround. Someone was getting rid of it because their house was getting renovated. I bought the cast iron fire surround on eBay. I bought tiles for it. I'll just show you. With bows and stuff. I just thought it was really pretty with the leaves. I know it's not ivy, but it's also reminiscent of ivy. So this is purely decorative. And I bought a new plinth hearth, whatever you want to call it, a creamy marble to be neutral. So it was all bought bit by bit. This cupboard over here is my son's, but there's no room upstairs in the other bedroom. These curtains here, I've got fluffy bits on because this is the cat's doing. The cat used to get on the wall, climb up and go behind the curtains. She hasn't been in here for a few years now because he hasn't allowed it in. But as you can see, the state of the bay window is black because you wouldn't open the window. I mean, I would come in and open the window every now and again, but I didn't like coming in, it's yucky. So today, my job is to take all these blinds down, these Venetian blinds. They're only cheapy plastic ones. Even around the windows is a bit black. He had a plant, he killed it, just didn't look after it. Poor yucca plant. I'm going to start feeding this some fish water, see if I can revive it. If not, I'll get another yucca tree. Where's the cat come to nose? She's thinking, oh, the window's open, I can escape. Originally when we moved in, I put this stuff up so you can sort of see out, because people, they probably were curious about who's moved in. We're nosing through the windows. I can see better. Even the windows all disgusting. So I need to take the curtains down. They've got curtain linings on as well, so they need to be taken down, and everything needs washing. And the curtains need hemming. Our old house, the window drop used to be 108, and that was sort of kiss the top of the skirting board. These are 108, and obviously they're too long, so after they've been washed I need to hem them. I'll do that by hand because the ceilings are quite high, but not as high as our other house. Our other house easy had another 1.5 foot, maybe 2 foot, but it's nice. It's still got the original coving, ceiling rose and picture rail. I'm going to paint the room in green by Dulux, called Village Maze, and this wallpaper needs to go. I bought 3 rolls of wallpaper from the charity shop. They originally from B&Q. I think they were £23 a roll originally. Not that I paid that. I paid £3 a roll, so it cost me 9. And his bed, I've booked Bulky Bobs, which is a service that takes away stuff they can either repurpose or they break it up and trash it, rather than it being dumped in the entry or in the street or somewhere inappropriate. They're coming on the 5th of February, so I'm going to have to work around this bed for the moment. So my son's emptied this cupboard. He cleaned and brought his chest of drawers up. He's tipped loads of stuff out onto the floor because I need to sort it. It's like a mountain, look at it, it's a mountain. So we both need to go through it really. Some needs to go in the bin, some needs to go into the charity shop, and the remainder will be washed. So yeah, that's just a disgrace, isn't it? That he's just, the room's a right mess. I just don't know if it's a boy thing or what. But yeah, he tipped it on the floor. I don't know why he didn't tip it on the bed, but anyway. So yeah, so the main disgusting thing I need to sort is this bay. So I'm going to have to bleach the windows, bleach the wall, take the curtains down first, get rid of the blinds. There's the cat. She loves hiding behind the curtain. So these blinds are trash because they're plastic, so if you open the window they got wrecked. I think that's what put them off opening the window, to be honest. Meow. So that's my little job for today. See little paws. You telling me off? You telling me off? She's like, yeah. Do you mind? So yeah, so lots to do. Need to do skirting boards because this corner used to be damp. It's not anymore because I got the gutters replaced, but the skirting boards were soft, so I just took all the skirting boards off everywhere. I left the ones here on the bay because it's curved, and I thought I'll never be able to faff about and make them curved again. I'm not doing that. So I left them in situ. So I need to start buying skirting boards from the woodyard and replacing them. But what's nice about this room is it is a nice bright breezy room. My fireplace looks lovely. I'm debating whether to paint the woods around or not. I don't know yet. And I need to install skirting boards, scrub everywhere. See my mountain of bedding and stuff there. His mirror. So he bought himself this big whiteboard because he's a gamer, so he's always writing down stuff on there. Yeah, so I need to finish off the door frame as well. I've got the wood there, just haven't done it. So we'll see how it goes. So busy things to do. I've got the wood for the surround. So a little bit of wood here to do round the doorway. And then at some point I need to go and get some filler. So it's a little trip to Home Bargains because their filler's only £1.49 a tub. Whereas the equivalent tub and BQ, I think it was £8.95. So I'm like, yeah, I won't be paying that. So because the door's been cut to size, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another 2 hinges on. Because the door weighs a ton. I think that's why it's struggling to stay on, and all the holes have become big because obviously throughout the decades, because this house was built in 1908, this wood frame, the casing, it's had a hard life. So yeah, loads to do in here. I'm glad it's like the last thing to do. Over there is a cupboard, meter cupboard, the gas one, but yeah, open the door to it in the vestibule, in the entryway. So yeah, lots to do, but I am pleased with my lights. I am pleased with my fireplace. The windows are being double glazed, the gutters are being sorted. So like big proper structural jobs, the archway's being filled in. So when people come to see the house, I will say to them that this archway could be knocked through if they want it going through again, and show them the picture of what it was like. Maybe, or just tell them, I don't know. And here's his lanterns in the window. I love those lanterns. I love anything to do with stained glass. So there you go. A tour before the work is done, and then I will show you when it's all finished. Over here is where my little drinks trolley's going that I bought from the charity shop, and my onyx lamp I bought online. That'll go here. Yeah, so it's lots to do. Please like, share and subscribe. Let me know if you do DIY to save some money, I certainly have to on the money I live on. My teacher's pension is less than universal credit, which is £400 a month. I don't get anywhere near that. So, there you go. Bye for now.